General Hospital spoilers and updates anticipated in Port Charles, New York. Maxie Jones is going to find Max Scorpio when he hears about his restaurant explosion and his mother, Felicia Scorpio, the floating rib. She will be worried that her father may have been at work and a victim of the explosion. Maxie knew her mom wasn't going to work at the floating rib because Maxie and Peter August had planned a dinner out and Felicia had a baby, James West. Peter was taking out his frustrations on the punching bag at Volonino's gym and had missed their dinner date. Maxie was understanding but worried about what was bothering him so much. He told her that as the editor and chief editor of The Invader, he gets all the news on the front line, and was concerned about the criminal madness in Port Charles, and particularly the Mafia Wars. Peter also doesn't trust Cyrus Reno, and in his days he is known worse than Cyrus Reno, and he himself isn't an honest citizen. It takes a scammer to know a scammer, even if, like Sonny Corinthos, Peter would never have anything to do with drug trafficking. But Peter has no idea what titles he will have to write himself once he finds out about the explosion. Viewers of the General Hospital know that both Maxie and Peter will have more than just a Mac to worry about, and even Peter may show up when he can't contact Lulu Spencer to tell her to cover the story. Every indication is that Maxie will go to the floating rib in person to look for Mac, and Peter may very well be the one to tell her what happened. Spoilers doesn't say he will go any further, but it wouldn't be surprising if he did. She would like to support Maxie in case her stepfather gets hurt or worse. In effect, Mac will drive out Laura Collins and prevent her from rushing to find Lulu, who is likely dead or in a coma, crushed under heavy rubble. Mac, as the owner, will be notified when Dante Falconeri calls the emergency services, and if not, as police chief, he could still hear it on the PCPD scanner and rush in. In general, when a disaster like this occurs, even though civilians many times step in and try to help first responders if there is evidence of a crime, the police will want them not to contaminate the crime scene. Mac knows this has to be a deliberate act because as the owner of the floating rib, he knows he keeps everything in place, such as electrical wiring, etc. to keep his health and construction checks up to date. While Maxie will be relieved to know that Mac wasn't inside when the building exploded, she will be surely blinded and heartbroken when she hears of Lulu's fate.